And that big shakeup as GOP candidates get set to face off tomorrow night in a crucial debate. Ted Cruz is surging in the polls, taking the lead over Donald Trump in Iowa, closing in on him nationally. ABC's Tom Yamas is here. And Tom, this is a brand new race.
That's right, George. Good morning. One of those Iowa polls shows Senator Cruz with a 10-point lead. Trump, who usually loves the polls when he is winning, calling that Des Moines Register Bloomberg poll biased towards him. He's still the front runner nationally, as you can see. But on the eve of the debate, the big story is Ted Cruz.
This morning, a shakeup in the GOP race for president. Back-to-back polls showing Senator Ted Cruz now the man to beat in Iowa, and Donald Trump not happy about it.
Well, you look at the way he's dealt with the Senate, where he goes in there like frankly, like a little bit of a maniac.
Cruz replying on social media, posting a link to the famous Maniac dance scene from the movie Flashdance, tweeting, "In honor of my friend Donald Trump and good-hearted maniacs everywhere." But Trump's not laughing after this audio of Cruz speaking behind closed doors with donors surfaced, questioning if Trump was fit to be commander-in-chief.
Now that's a question of strength, but it's also a question of judgment.
Trump now striking back, tweeting, "I was disappointed that Ted Cruz would speak behind my back, get caught, and then deny it. Well, welcome to the wonderful world of politics." With the new momentum, Cruz goes into tomorrow night's debate with a target on his back.
The only budget he's ever voted for in his time in the Senate is a budget that cut defense spending. By more than Barack Obama proposes, we cut it.
Over the weekend, SNL taking a look at the GOP race with a blast from the past.
Rubio and Cruz. Sounds like a Miami law firm. If you've been injured on the job, call Rubio and Cruz.
Will Ferrell reprising his role on SNL as President George W. Bush, joking he's entering the race and knows exactly what Republican voters want in their next president.
They want someone who is cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs.
More Will Ferrell, please. Well, back to Cruz now. His momentum has steadily been growing since that controversial CNBC debate about a month and a half ago where he took on the media and the moderators. Tomorrow, we'll see if he takes on Trump. George, we're all going to be tuning in for that debate.
We sure are, Tom. Let's talk about that now with ABC's John Carlin. John, what you're seeing in these polls is Trump really hasn't gone down. He's actually gone up a little bit, but Cruz really firming up his support.
Yeah, the story of both of these new Iowa polls is Ted Cruz. He is surging, jumping more than 20 points since October in that Des Moines Register poll, while Trump's numbers have essentially remained the same. And, George, if you look a little deeper into these polls, you see that Cruz has more potential to keep rising. In the Fox News poll, 30% say they would never vote for Donald Trump. Only 6% say they would never vote for Ted Cruz. And one other point about Iowa, the most unpopular Republican in the race by far now in Iowa is Jeb Bush.
Yeah, and if you add up the first and second choices in that Iowa poll, Ted Cruz is above 50%. Okay, tomorrow night's big debate, the last one before basically the Christmas New Year's freeze, it is crucial.
Absolutely, and once again, Donald Trump will be at center stage. George, 5 debates. All 5 of them, Donald Trump has been in the middle because he still has a commanding lead in the national polls. But for the first time, it is Ted Cruz that will be standing next to him because he has surpassed Marco Rubio in the polls. I'll tell you what I'll be looking for is how both Trump and Marco Rubio go at Ted Cruz because he is now in competition to be the alternative to Donald Trump.
And Chris Christie back on the big stage as well. John Carl, thanks very much.